Hi everyone and welcome to Classic American Car. In today's video, we're diving into some classic cars available on the marketplace for some seriously low prices. Stick around to see some fantastic deals and also for the purchase link. It is in the description of this video.
Number 1, there's just something special about owning a piece of personal history. And that's exactly what this 1989 Mercury Cougar XR7 Supercharged represents. Priced at $2,500 and located in Winchester, Virginia, this car isn't just another vintage vehicle, it's a story nearly 3 decades in the making. The current owner has had it in their hands for about 30 years, having bought it from either the original or second owner. Hard to say exactly which, but it's been in good hands ever since. It's not perfect, but it's genuine. This Cougar XR7 runs and drives, and it's powered by a 3.8-liter V6 with a factory-eaten supercharger, delivering that unique blend of late 80s American engineering and forced induction performance. With 137,510 miles showing on the odometer, the car has been used but never abused. It did spend a couple of years sitting outside, which is understandable given how long it's been around, but for the most part, it was garage kept, a big bonus when it comes to preserving these older platforms. Over the years, a few upgrades have found their way onto the car, including a larger mass air sensor, maze, a bigger throttle body, and a better breathing exhaust setup, all modest enhancements that improve airflow and power without compromising originality. The bones are there for a solid project, weekend cruiser, or retro daily driver with a little attention and love. This isn't a fire sale or a flip. It's someone reluctantly letting go of a car they've cared about for most of their adult life. Life happens, space becomes tight, and priorities shift. That's why this Cougar is looking for a new home, ideally with someone who'll appreciate it not just as a car, but for the memories and potential it carries. The seller is honest, approachable, and open to questions. If you're into rare 80s performance coupes, or you're looking for a solid platform with a little supercharged character, this might be your chance to own something cool, affordable, and real. Number 2, don't let the price tag fool you. This 2009 Chevrolet Malibu LT Sedan 4D, offered at just $2,000 or best offer in New Britain, Connecticut, is a solid, well-running, reliable daily driver that still has plenty of life left in it. With around 180,000 miles on the clock, it's clearly been used, but also clearly cared for. It starts right up, drives smooth, and has no major issues to report. The air conditioning blows cold, which is a must-have in the summer months. And both the motor and transmission are described as being very clean, not just cosmetically, but in how they perform. The current owner recently completed an oil change, keeping up with basic maintenance, and is motivated to sell so. Motivated, in fact, that they're open to negotiation and need the car gone today. It's a straightforward deal. No frills, no fluff, just a good car at a fair price. This is the kind of vehicle that's perfect for a college student, commuter, or someone in need of a backup vehicle without breaking the bank. It may not be a collector's item or a weekend show car, but that's not what this Malibu is trying to be. It's honest transportation that gets you from A to B with no drama, and it does it comfortably. If you're in the New Britain area and need something dependable without emptying your wallet, this Malibu might be just what you're looking for. Number 3. Sometimes all you want is a classic that's ready to roll without the headaches of repairs, upgrades, or unknowns, and that's exactly what this 1989 Cadillac promises. Offered at $3,500 in Newark, New Jersey, this full-size, old-school luxury cruiser is described in 3 simple words: everything is done. From new spark plugs to fresh brake pads, the important stuff has already been handled, saving you time, money, and trips to the parts store, while the seller keeps the description short and sweet. The message is clear: this isn't a project car, it's a turnkey cruiser. Whether you're drawn to it for the Cadillac name, the bold lines of late 80s South American styling, or just the idea of driving a car that still floats down the road like a cloud, this Caddy checks the boxes. At $3,500, it offers a solid value for anyone who wants a big, comfortable ride that's ready to enjoy right now if you're in or around the Newark area and looking for a vintage luxury car without the usual vintage headaches. This might be the one. Number 4, uncut, untouched, and refreshingly original this 1985 Chevrolet Monte. Carlo is a rare opportunity to own a survivor from the golden era of rear-wheel drive GM coupes. Priced at $3,800 or best offer and located in Richmond, Virginia, this Monte Carlo offers an honest project platform that's ready for the next chapter. It comes equipped with the original V6 engine, which still starts right up and runs. Though it could use a little tuning and general TLC to be fully roadworthy, this particular Monte has avoided the usual fate of many of its kind. It hasn't been chopped up, modified beyond recognition, or turned into a lowrider. Instead, it's got good bones and a clean title in hand, making it ideal for someone who wants to restore or customize it their own way. A fairly new battery, recently installed brake components, and brand new lights indicate that someone's already started bringing it back to life. It also sits on Traeger SS wheels, giving it a subtle vintage flair without going overboard. The seller is upfront about its condition. It's a project car, not a turnkey daily, but that's what makes it exciting. Whether you're looking to recreate the street machines of the 80s, build a sleeper, or just want a cool garage project, this Monte Carlo gives you the canvas to start with. Trades are welcome and the price is flexible. If you're reading this, it's still available, so don't sleep on it if you've been hunting for a clean gypped body to bring back to life. Number 5. Classic American luxury doesn't get much more imposing than this 1967 Chrysler New Yorker. With its broad stance, stately design, and big V8 presence, it's a throwback to an era when cars were built to be comfortable, commanding, and unapologetically large. Offered at $3,500 in South Amboy, New Jersey, and showing only 51,000 miles on the odometer, this New Yorker represents an incredible value for anyone drawn to 60s-era American sedans. Finished in a vintage tan exterior with a rich brown interior, the color combination is pure retro elegance. The automatic transmission makes it a breeze to drive, and its gasoline-powered engine gives you the deep, burbling soundtrack of late 60s moper luxury. Though full specs aren't listed, these cars typically came with big block V8 South under the hood, plenty of power to cruise the boulevard or float down the highway. The body style alone is enough to turn heads long, low, and wide, with clean lines and the kind of chrome accents that simply don't exist on today's vehicles. Inside, you'll find that signature 60s Chrysler interior, plush, spacious, and surprisingly well appointed for the time. It's a vehicle that commands respect simply by pulling up to the curb. At $3,500, you're looking at a classic that's not only affordable but genuinely rare in today's market. It's not a trailer queen and may need some light reconditioning depending on your plans, but for anyone who appreciates vintage moper luxury or wants a solid entry point into the world of classic cars, this 1967 Chrysler New Yorker is absolutely worth a look. Number 6. Big body, big potential, small price tag, and an even bigger opportunity for someone who's not afraid of a little work. Sitting in Catasauqua, Pennsylvania, this 2005 Buick LeSabre Custom Sedan is being offered at just $1,395 or best offer. And while it's got some battle scars, there's still a whole lot of car left here. Let's start with the heart of it. Under the hood sits the legendary 3800 Series 2V6, a motor that's built a reputation over decades for being smooth, strong, and nearly bulletproof. This one fires right up, sounds healthy, and has no trouble pulling through all the gears. The automatic transmission engages promptly, downshifts as it should, and doesn't show any signs of hesitation or slipping. For someone looking for an affordable daily with proven drivetrain bones, this one has the right setup. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the salvage title. This LeSabre came from an insurance company. The story? Pretty typical. It has about $3,500 in retail body damage, mainly focused on the driver's door area. The door still opens, closes, and the window functions without issue, but because The repair cost outweighed the vehicle's book value in the eyes of the insurer. They wrote it off and branded it with a Pennsylvania salvage title. It's worth noting that the Carfax retail value on this car lands between $3,500 and $5,500. So there's solid equity here if someone's willing to put in a little work and get it inspected. Odometer reads 107,527. Original documented miles, which is right on track for a vehicle of this vintage, and that's another big plus. This isn't some beat-down high-miler with mysteries. It's a well-kept, mostly solid car that just needs someone to finish the job. What else does it need? A heater core, which is a fairly straightforward DIY job for those with basic wrenching skills, and runs about $50 in parts. After that, you'll need to go through Pennsylvania's enhanced inspection process to convert the salvage title into a reconstructed title, which is what allows you to legally register and insure it again. Until then, you cannot drive it on public roads in PA, so you'll need to bring a trailer or flatbed to haul it home. This is a cash-only deal. No trades, no games. No BS. The seller is only responding to serious inquiries, so don't waste time. If you're just window shopping or looking to pull a fast one. He's located near Allentown, and if the post is up, that means the car is still available. For someone willing to turn a wrench and navigate a bit of paperwork, this is a whole lot of sedan for short money. Number 7. Straight out of the late 70s and bringing all the charm the era had to offer. This 1978 Chrysler New Yorker sedan is a bold, unmistakable survivor that wears its full-size luxury badge with pride. Located in Norridge, New York, it's being offered $4,500 with 100,000 miles on the clock, and it's also open to trades. This car is every bit as green as it looks. Green exterior, green interior, and plenty of period-correct style to go around. From the squared-off front end and oversized chrome bumpers to the padded Landau roof and massive doors, this Chrysler is about presence. It's got the kind of dimensions that turn heads at the gas station. And when you pop the hood, you're greeted with classic V8 power that's more than capable of moving this big-body boat with authority. Inside, it's a clean time capsule. Original seats, dash, and trim show well, and the overall condition inside and out reflects care over the years. The automatic transmission shifts smoothly, and the car runs and drives with confidence, making it a solid candidate for weekend cruising, cars and coffee, or even an entry-level collector car that won't break the bank. The seller's open to trades, which adds flexibility. Trucks, other vintage cars, or something interesting could seal the deal. Whether you're an old-school moper fan or just looking for a clean, affordable land yacht with real American flavor, this New Yorker has a lot to offer. Number 8. Few full-size coupes offer the presence, comfort, and swagger of a mid-70s South Oldsmobile, and this 1976 Oldsmobile 98 Regency two-door hardtop is a shining example. Offered at $6,000 or best offer in Pittsburgh, PA, it's an impressive blend of classic Detroit steel, plush comfort, and raw V8 character. This car is every bit the boulevard cruiser it was meant to be. It runs strong, powered by a big block V8 that's got plenty of torque and a deep mellow idle. The frame and trunk are solid, and while the body could use a respray and a little rust repair, 3 spots noted, the bones are good. It's not hiding anything. What you see is what you get, and what you get is something rare, long, and full of soul. Inside, this Olds really shines. The interior is in excellent condition, with no cracks on the dash, no tears or sagging in the headliner, and all the wood grain trim still looking clean and sharp. With just 84,225 original miles, this is a low-mile survivor by classic standards. And the condition backs that up. There's an exhaust leak that may be repaired before the title comes in. The seller is honest about that. Speaking of title, he's waiting on it, but in the meantime, he's open to trades, especially for a truck or something equally interesting. The more he fixes up, the more he's tempted to keep it. So if you're interested, now's the time to speak up, whether you're looking for a clean 70s cruiser to build, drive, or just enjoy as it sits. This Olds is a great platform with serious presence. Number 9. If you're looking for a reliable daily driver with ultra-low mileage, no drama and no fluff, this 2007 Chevrolet Malibu in Rockaway, New York might be the one. Offered at $1,500, it's hard to argue with a car that is just 28,000 miles on it, especially one with a clean title, a decent look, and a strong mechanical track record. This Malibu is the definition of a no-nonsense deal. Black on black, automatic transmission, and a gasoline engine that starts, runs, and drives just as it should. No check engine lights, no mystery codes, just a straightforward car that's ready to go. The exterior and interior both show well for the age, and while it may not be winning awards at car shows, it's got all the essentials covered for someone who just needs affordable, dependable transportation. The seller keeps it simple. If you're interested, leave your number and you'll be contacted. No games, no endless back and forth. Just a solid little car at a very reasonable price. Number 10. Bold looks, smooth power, and unmistakable modern muscle attitude. This 2005 Chrysler 300 sedan is a clean, head-turning daily that's priced at $5,000 or best offer and is located in Brooklyn, New York, with 106,000 miles. This car is right in the sweet spot between dependable mileage and long-term potential. Finished in a striking metallic blue, this Chrysler 300 pairs aggressive styling with a touch of luxury, and the sleek gray interior keeps things comfortable without losing that executive vibe. Under the hood, the V6 engine delivers enough power for confident highway driving while still maintaining solid fuel economy, rated at 8 mpg city, 26 mpg highway, and a combined 21 mpg. It's a great balance for someone who wants style without sacrifice. The automatic transmission shifts smoothly, and the car drives like it should, comfortable on long stretches of road, yet still tight and responsive in city traffic. Whether you're commuting to work, heading out of town for the weekend, or just want something that looks sharp without costing a fortune, this 300 makes a strong case for itself. No word on trades, but or best offer suggests there's a little wiggle room if you're ready with cash in hand. It's clean, it's presentable, and it's the kind of car that doesn't need much to feel like a lot more than what you paid for. Number 11. This 1968 Chevrolet Malibu Chevelle is a classic American sedan that carries both the legacy of its era and the charm of its timeless design. Priced at just $2,500 and located in Freeport, New York, this car is a true barn find, with a ton of potential for the right enthusiast or restoration-minded buyer. This particular model is the four-door version of the iconic Chevelle line, offering a bit more space and utility while still maintaining the unmistakable body lines that defined late 60s American muscle and family cruisers. Under the hood, you'll find a straight-six engine paired to an automatic transmission, a setup known for its simplicity and reliability. However, the engine is currently seized, meaning this car is not in running condition and will require mechanical work or a full drivetrain swap. That said, for someone looking to perform an LS swap, restore it to factory specs, or even turn it into a custom street cruiser, this is a solid blank canvas. The bones are there. The exterior is finished in a faded but charming blue. And though the condition of the body isn't extensively documented, it's the kind of car that demands a closer look. The mileage reads just over 100,000, which isn't bad at all considering the age. The interior color hasn't been specified, but you can imagine a car from this era likely has a classic bench seat setup, possibly in a neutral tone. Important to note, there are no papers included with this vehicle. That means no title or registration, which is something any serious buyer will want to consider and plan around, whether that's applying for a bonded title or using it as a parts car. However, the seller makes it clear that the car is fully paid off, and it comes with the assurance that ownership can begin anew. If you're looking for a real deal project car, not just a bolt-on build, but something you can truly make your own from the ground up, this 68 Malibu might just be the one. Located in the 11,520 zip code, it's ready for pickup and a new lease on life in the hands of someone with vision. Number 12. Fresh off a round of upgrades and looking for someone to take it across the finish line, This 2000 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS Coupe 2D is a clean, modern classic with plenty of life left in it, priced at just $2,250 or best offer. In Waterbury, Connecticut. Under the hood, it's powered by a solid 3.8 liters V6. The same engine that made these SS models popular for daily cruising and occasional spirited driving. The car runs and drives well, with solid road manners and a smooth ride, but it's not without a few minor needs. The current issues include a coolant-related problem and a power steering pump that needs to be replaced. It also throws a few error codes, though nothing considered major or catastrophic. With a little wrench time, this car could easily become a reliable driver again, or even a sleek budget build. Mechanically, a lot has already been done. The seller has replaced most of the front-end suspension components, giving it tighter handling and more confident road control. The rear struts have been replaced, and the rear strut towers have been repaired, which is a big plus, as those are common weak spots in these models. The tires have approximately 35,000 miles of tread left, and a new battery was installed about 6 months ago, so the basic essentials are taken care of. The body style of this generation Monte Carlo is unmistakably early 2000s Chevrolet, low-slung, slightly aggressive, and full of character. This is a car that could serve as a unique daily, a fun weekend project, or even a sleeper build with a little love. Price is slightly negotiable, and the seller sounds open to reasonable offers. If you're looking for a car that won't break the bank but still offers style and driving enjoyment, this Monte Carlo is ready to hit the streets again. Number 30. If you're a fan of rare, quirky 1980s utility vehicles, this 1983 Dodge Rampage might just be your kind of weird. Priced at $2,400 and located in Milford, Delaware, this little oddball is one of the more unusual offerings from Dodge's experimental years, a mini truck that borrowed from compact cars and added just enough utility to make it cool. The Dodge Rampage was only produced for a few short years, and it's become something of a cult favorite among enthusiasts of retro Mopars and forgotten factory experiments. This one starts right up, runs and drives, and has a clean Maryland title, a rarity for a car of this vintage. The body is in good shape, and the tires are solid, making it an ideal candidate for someone who wants to drive something truly unique. That said, it's not perfect. It needs a tune-up, exhaust work, and some TLC all around, but nothing too daunting for a weekend wrench turner. It's not currently tagged, but with the clear title and a bill of sale provided at time of purchase, registration should be straightforward, whether you're planning to fully restore it, daily drive it in its current state, or just enjoy the odd stares at cars and coffee. The Rampage has enough character to carry its own. It's getting harder and harder to find these, especially ones that aren't completely rotted out or turned into scrap. This one is priced negotiably, so feel free to bring a reasonable offer and start your next unique build. Number 14. Looking for a true boulevard cruiser that floats down the road with luxury and style? This 1991 Cadillac Sedan Deville is just the ticket. Offered at $3,500 or best offer, this full-size luxury sedan is a rolling time capsule. With only 73,000 original miles and a ton of personality to match, owned by an elderly woman for many years and lovingly cared for the entire time, this Cadillac has been preserved in near-original condition, aside from a modern Bluetooth radio upgrade, which blends in nicely and adds functionality without disrupting the classic dash layout. The car has never seen salt or winter roads, meaning it's completely rust-free, a rarity in the Northeast. Inside, you're greeted by a full leather interior, still soft and plush, protected all these years by rubber floor mats that have kept the original carpet in excellent shape. The Deville starts up without hesitation, runs and drives like it just rolled off the lot, and has never once failed the current owner. It glides down the highway in true Cadillac fashion, smooth, quiet, and composed. The seller is parting with the car only because their busy work schedule means they don't get to enjoy it as much as they'd like. With a transferable registration, it's ready for a new caretaker. Whether you're a Cadillac collector, a nostalgia seeker, or someone who simply appreciates old-school American luxury, This Deville is the kind of car you buy and keep forever. Questions are welcome. Serious buyers only. Number 15. Clean, classic, and impressively well preserved. This 1990 Buick Riviera Coupe 2D is a luxury personal coupe from the final years of Riviera production. Offered at $7,500 and located in Hunsdale, Pennsylvania, this two-door beauty is showing only 60,000 miles on the odometer, making it one of the lowest mileage examples of its kind currently on the market. The exterior is finished in a subtle and elegant beige, while the brown interior provides a rich, period-correct contrast that screams early 90s American refinement. The automatic transmission shifts smoothly, and the gasoline V6 engine under the hood is known for its dependability and torque. Perfect for highway cruising or local weekend drives, the overall condition is exceptional, especially considering its age. From the clean body lines to the gently used interior, everything about this Riviera says, pampered. Whether you're looking to add a low-mileage survivor to your collection or simply want a classy daily driver that stands out from today's plastic-heavy offerings, this Riviera delivers. For those who know, the Riviera nameplate carries serious weight, a badge reserved for Buick's most stylish coupes, combining comfort, performance, and elegance in one very distinctive package. You don't see these on the road anymore, and definitely not in this kind of shape. Don't sleep on it. Classic American luxury like this doesn't come around often. Number 16. Raw power with room to grow. This 1967 Pontiac Catalina convertible, priced at $6,000 or best offer, is a true vintage cruiser that's waiting for its second life. Currently located in Delhi, New York, although the ad lists Mospeth, this classic land yacht has been tucked away in barn storage for years, wearing its age with dignity and promising immense potential for the right enthusiast. What you're looking at is a largely original example of Pontiac's full-size convertible. Offering from the golden age of American cars, the car is equipped with a 400 cubic inch V8 engine, a power plant known for its torque-rich personality and classic American rumble. Right now, the engine isn't running, but efforts are being made to get it fired up, so consider it a light project, not a total resurrection. The body, as expected from a barn-stored car, does need some work. Rust repair, panel alignment, and fresh paint are all on the to-do list. But under the dust and dings is a solid platform, a real-deal convertible from 1967 that deserves a proper second act. The automatic transmission is intact, and the drivetrain appears complete. The odometer shows approximately 100,000 miles. Though, given its age, the true figure may be up for debate. Finished in a classic blue-on-blue color scheme, this Catalina has all the makings of a head-turner. The deep blue exterior still holds a hint of its original luster, and the matching blue interior, while aged, is still mostly intact and worthy of restoration. Being a convertible, it's a guaranteed attention grabber once back on the road. Picture cruising top-down on a summer night, with the rumble of that 400 CI V8 behind you. This is not a turnkey car, but that's exactly why it's priced to sell at $6,000 or best offer. It's a true project for someone who understands the value of classic American steel and enjoys the satisfaction of bringing a sleeping beauty back to life. Whether you're looking to restore it to stock, give it a mild custom treatment, or build a retro street cruiser, this Catalina is a fantastic foundation. Number 17. Ready for beach days, mud trails, and everything in between. This 1987 Toyota 4Runner, offered at $8,000 in Mays Landing, New Jersey, is far from stock and full of personality. What you're getting here is an old-school 4x4 that's been thoroughly reimagined for power and fun. With a heart transplant that completely changes the game, under the hood lies a Chevy 350 V8 engine, sourced from a Corvette, giving this Toyota serious grunt and highway speed that the original 4-cylinder or V6 could only dream of. Paired with a standard 5-speed manual transmission, this setup delivers a driving experience that's raw, responsive, and a little bit wild. It's the kind of machine that lets you feel every gear shift and hear every note of the throaty V8 through the tailpipe. This 4Runner is 38 years old. but it's been treated more like a member of the family than a used SUV. It's clearly been prepped for a variety of terrain mud, sand, dirt roads, and rocky paths, and it shines equally well whether you're headed to a campsite or carving ruts through backwoods trails. It's a true go-anywhere, do-anything machine that doesn't mind getting dirty. The exterior looks rugged, and the stance hints at its upgraded capability. New tires provide grip, and the lifted stance gives it better clearance for obstacles. Inside, things are just as exciting. An aftermarket sound system complete with radio, amplifiers, and a bass speaker means you're never without a soundtrack. Whether you're airing down at the beach or ripping through a fire road, this is not a museum piece. It's a driver's 4x4, one that begs to be used, enjoyed, and pushed to its limits. It's bold, it's built, and it's unlike anything else you'll find. If you're looking for a clean, quirky, and fast vintage SUV with modern muscle under the hood, this '87 4Runner is ready to hit the road or trail with you behind the wheel. Number 18, lifted, loaded, and living rough. This 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Sport Utility 4D, offered at just $500 or best offer in Elmont, New York, is the definition of budget-friendly off-roading potential. With a mileage reading of 173,580 miles. This Jeep has definitely seen some action, but it's got new life breathed into it through a host of recently added parts. This W generation Grand Cherokee is equipped with an automatic transmission and features the iconic, muscular Grand Cherokee silhouette in a no-nonsense gray exterior with a tan interior. The paint might be faded and the leather may be worn, but the bones of this beast are still intact. It runs, it drives, and it's ready for someone to take it further or use it for parts, a backyard off-roader, or even a trail rig build. The bad news? No title. That means this one is best suited for someone who knows how to navigate registration issues or needs a parts rig. But if you're looking for a project you can tinker with in the driveway or thrash on a private property trail, it might be the perfect budget 4x4. Gas mileage is what you'd expect from an early 2000s SUV, 13 mpg city, 18 mpg highway with a combined rating around 15 mpg, but at this price it's hard to complain. There are lots of new parts already installed, just not specified, so the groundwork is laid for someone to finish the job or build something wild. It's not clean, it's not perfect, and it's not for the faint of heart, but for $500 or best offer, it might be the most fun you'll ever have with $500. Number 19. Clean lines, a solid body, and a slice of late 70s nostalgia. This 1978 Ford Fairmont wagon is priced at $6,200 and located in Ogdensburg, New Jersey. It's a humble hauler that's become increasingly rare to find in this condition, especially with just 44,826 original miles on the odometer. Powered by a reliable 6-cylinder engine, this Fairmont is all about keeping things simple and honest. There's no AC and no fancy upgrades, but what it lacks in bells and whistles, it makes up for with charm, originality, and mechanical ease. It's equipped with power steering and power brakes, making it pleasant to drive around town or down country roads. The body is described as very solid, with no rust or damage, a rare feat for a station wagon from this era. The panels line up straight, the doors shut with a satisfying thud, and the car wears its age gracefully. The red interior is in great condition aside from a missing headliner, which is an easy fix for anyone handy or looking to give it a little polish. Whether you're a fan of long roofs, a collector of oddball Fords, or just someone looking for an affordable vintage daily driver, this Fairmont wagon hits all the marks. It's old school, unpretentious, and a lot more unique than yet another cookie-cutter crossover. Currently being driven locally, this car starts up reliably and handles daily errands with ease. For more info, you're encouraged to contact Orchard Auto Sales, but don't wait too long. Clean wagons like this don't sit around forever. Number 20. Big comfort on a budget. This 1992 Buick Roadmaster estate wagon, priced at $4,000 firm, is a rare breed of American family hauler that manages to be both utilitarian and unapologetically full-sized. Located in Coraopolis, Pennsylvania, It's the kind of long roof legend that can carry a family, a project, or a whole weekend's worth of gear in supreme comfort. With just 97,000 miles, this Roadmaster has plenty of life left. Under the hood is a 5.7 LV8. Yes, the same platform that would later evolve into the one, making this estate wagon a surprising performer in a world full of underpowered crossovers. It comes with a tow package and fresh Pennsylvania inspection and emissions, so it's ready to hit the road without excuses. Now, full disclosure, it's 33 years old and it shows. The driver's seat is shot, the AC doesn't blow cold, it's still on R12, and the temperature gauge sits at 0, though the seller notes it doesn't overheat. There's some leakage around the rear wing windows and roof rails, common for these wagons, but nothing that can't be addressed with a bit of seam sealer. The good, there's a lot. The body is very clean for its age, no rot, just surface. Rust in typical places. The frame, quarters, spare tire well, and door bottoms are all solid. Even better, all the electrical systems work. Lights, locks, windows, stereo, and even keyless entry with 2 working fobs. The seller clearly loves this car. Even if they've run out of space, it's a rare, fine, full-size American wagons like this are disappearing quickly. Whether you're a collector, a fan of sleeper wagons, or just need a massive cruiser with character, this Roadmaster checks all the boxes. Asking price is $4,000, and the seller is open to best in-person offers cash. Only.